Did you know that street artists can change the meaning of what they draw to the public? Behind most graffiti designs, the artist is trying to send a deeper message and encourages the audience to stop and look at pieces without them even knowing. Graffiti enables the public to view something they might not have seen previously. Therefore, you'll feel connected to the artist. However, like we know, art is expressed from creative imaginations shown in a visual form like drawing, painting, or sculpting. In this presentation, I will discuss why graffiti is considered a form of art, why is it essential to learn, and then provide examples of street art. For centuries now, graffiti has been the largest debate in the world alone. Some people would say graffiti is vandalism, and others will say you're wrong, it is not, it is just a form of art. In my own opinion, I believe graffiti is art because it is just another form of art where an artist can express themselves and bring their creative talents to life. But with that being said, that does not just mean the artist draws wherever they please. They must be careful where their art goes in order for it to not be considered a crime. Every artist knows that it is highly important to double check your location before applying your artwork to it. You do not want to be the artist who creates a design on a public wall or statue because that is a crime, since you would be defacing another artist's artwork. Also, the artist should rethink the meaning of the design if the piece they want to present contains a negative message that could result in a hate crime if they were to go through with it. Since graffiti art is considered illegal, artists are forced to use less traditional methods than what we would see used in fine art. Overall, this has been very beneficial to society because it has led to less vandalism. It also makes it harder for the artist to be identified, which as a result keeps them safe and protected. Being a student in typical art class, we normally aren't taught what is the difference between art and graffiti. The human mind is predisposed with consistent perceptions with color, shapes, and value. For example, a black and white photograph can be considered art. The photograph itself presents an artistic view that falls under conceptual art. This is also applied to graffiti. However, there is one exception. If someone has to continuously view the design in order to find a theme, image, and or color to despite their messages, it may not be considered art. Graffiti can be created with a bunch of different supplies, but the most common is paint. Graffiti art is not meant to be understood by everyone. Despite that, the art of graffiti is continuously evolving and has inspired many people today. The effect it has on people brings joy to their lives as they learn to appreciate how every artist expresses his or her emotions through the craft. Banksy is a well-known street artist from England. In the majority of his artwork pieces, he expresses his beliefs, especially towards corruption and politics. This is the reason why people are attracted to his art in the first place. Banksy is not the artist's real name, it is just what he signs his art with. To this day, his real identity has still not been revealed because no one can prove who it really is. Now, in the next few slides, I'll be showing just photographs taken of Banksy's graffiti art, and I want to see if you can determine his creativity behind these pieces. In general, art impacts many of our lives throughout the day, and it can be seen in many forms. For some, it can be used as an outlet for children or adults to express their creativity and relax the mind. Therefore, I truly believe that graffiti is considered art. It is just another way an artist can showcase their work to the public. With everything I stated throughout my speech, I want to know, what are your own thoughts? Do you agree or disagree with the argument that I gave? Why or why not?